أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد، الله الذي أنزل الكتاب بالحق والميزان وما يدريك لعل الساعة قريب يستعجل بها الذين لا يؤمنون بها والذين آمنوا مشركون منها ويعلمون أنها الحق. It is Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala, the one who revealed the glorious Quran with the truth, and it is He Subhanahu wa ta'ala who has the scales and who has the justice, and He is the one who will weigh your actions, and He is the one who will judge you. وَنَضَعُ الْمَوَازِينَ الْقِسْطَ لِيَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ فَلَا تُظْلَمُ نَفْسٌ شَيْئًا وَإِنْ كَانَ مِثْقَالَ حَبَّةٍ مِّنْ خَرْدَلٍ أَتَيْنَا بِهَا وَكَفَى بِنَا حَاسِبِينَ. Everything you do, everything you say is going to be weighed. It is you and your actions what makes you special in the sight of Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. Taqwa is the key, and taqwa is what makes you special in the sight of Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not your wealth, it is not your children, it is not your possession. وَمَا أَمْوَالُكُمْ وَلَا أَوْلَادُكُمْ بِالَّتِي تُقَرِّبُكُمْ عِنْدَنَا زُلْفَى إِلَّا مَنْ آمَنَ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. My dear brothers and sisters, if you don't take care of your actions and if you don't work righteous, don't expect anything is going to advance you. أَمْ لَمْ يُنَبَّأْ بِمَا فِي صُحُفِ مُوسَى وَإِبْرَاهِيمَ الَّذِي وَفَّى أَلَّا تَزِرُ وَازِرَةٌ وِزْرَ أُخْرَى وَأَنْ لَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى وَأَنَّ سَعْيَهُ سَوْفَ يُرَى ثُمَّ يُجْزَاهُ الْجَزَاءَ الْأَوْفَى وَأَنَّ إِلَى رَبِّكَ الْمُنْتَهَى. Is it that you don't know what Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed on Prophet Muhammad, in Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and Prophet Musa alayhi salam, that no one will be accounted for the mistake of the other, that everyone is responsible for his own actions, that you will be graded and you will be rewarded based on what you do in this life, that your actions here will be presented to Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala and He's going to judge you based on that you are going to die and face justice before Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is this something new? Is it something that you don't know? Is it something only in Islam? It is not. We all know that. الله الذي أنزل الكتاب بالحق والميزان وما يدريك لعل الساعة قريب. It is He Subhanahu wa ta'ala who revealed the book, and it is He Subhanahu wa ta'ala who will judge you and weigh your actions. And what do you know? Maybe the day of judgment is very near. فَمَنْ مَاتَ فَقَدْ قامت قيامته. You die, it's over. Your day of judgment started. Brothers and sisters, today we buried a dear brother in Fort Worth, Brother Tariq Rayat, one of the most vibrant community leader whom that I have seen everyone is praising, Tabarakallah. He passed away, young in his 30s. He left what behind him? His righteous deeds, his good reputation, what people talk about him and how they praise him. I'm standing here talking on his behalf because of what he left. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى وَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَدَّمُوا وَآثَارَهُمْ وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْصَيْنَاهُ فِي إِمَامٍ مُبِينٍ. We write everything we do, and we record your traces, your words, your action, everything in preserved tablet, and everything is recorded. It is that what you are going to see. And my dear brothers and sisters, we buried him in his 30s. His day of judgment started. He is now with Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala. With the mercy of Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala, we ask Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala to have mercy on his soul. And my dear brothers and sisters, just maybe half an hour ago, I received the news that my nephew, barely 20 years old, passed away too. Car accident. His neck broken. Brothers and sisters, when you talk about death, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that I have not seen anything more dreadful than death. When he saw some of the Ansar or some of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum digging, he said, what are those people doing? They said, oh ya Rasulullah, someone died. فَبَدَرَ مِنْ بَيْنِ أَيْدِينَا. So he left the Sahaba and went fast to see. So the Sahabi, the reporter of the hadith, followed him to see what he's going to do. جَلَسَ عَلَى شفير أو على حافة القبر وأخذ ينكث في الأرض. He sat at the edge of the grave and he started digging in the ground. You know, when you're busy, you're thinking about something so big, you start playing with things. وأخذ ينكث في الأرض فقال نظر إلينا فقال لمثل هذا فأعدوا. For something like this, for the grave, you're going to be alone. وَلَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَا فُرَادًا. You're going to be alone. كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ. The same way we created you. وَتَرَكْتُمْ مَا خَوَّلْنَاكُمْ وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِكُمْ. Goodbye to everything you have in this life. You're not taking anything with it. From it with you. وَمَا نَرَى مَعَكُمْ شُفَعَاءَكُمْ الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُمْ أَنَّهُمْ فِيكُمْ شُرَكَاءَ. And we don't see anyone to defend you here. Where are the people that you were relying on? Where are the friends that you were hanging with? Where are the family that you used to love and cherish and give up the rights of Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala for them? Where are they? لَقَدْ تَقَطَّعَ بَيْنَكُمْ. Connection is disconnected. يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ وَأُمِّهِ وَأَبِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ وَفَصِيلَتِهِ الَّتِي تُؤْوِيهِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا ثُمَّ يُنْجِيهِ. كَلَّا. Nobody's going to benefit you. Nobody you're going to rely on. Alone. Wallah, you have no lawyer. Wallah, you have no friend. Wallah, you have no mother, no father, no brother, nothing. Alone. Can you picture that stand alone before Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala? And the hellfire is sitting there waiting, hauling and crawling. You think it's an easy stand? You think it's an easy accountability when everything, the angels, the human being, animals, everything is there waiting and looking at you. Everyone is looking. Everyone is waiting for that day. What are you preparing for? Last 10 days of Ramadan. Why this masjid is not full all the way to the street? Why all the masajid are not like that? Because اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة. غفلة. أعوذ بالله من الغفلة. أعوذ بالله من البعد عن الله سبحانه وتعالى. أعوذ بالله من قسوة القلب. أعوذ بالله من التمني. أعوذ بالله من الأماني. أعوذ بالله من غضب الله. We seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from hard hearts, from people who are so wishful and hopeful for more of this world, for people who are connected somewhere else, for people who always rely that tomorrow is going to come. They plan for tomorrow as if it's in their hand. How can you do that? How can you do that, brothers and sisters? Last 10 days of Ramadan. اسمعوا هذا الحديث. لقد حضركم هذا الشهر. Oh, companions, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala messenger talking to the companion. This month had come to you. Let's see what's so special about it. فيه ليلة خير من ألف شهر. In it there is a night better than 1,000 nights. 83 years of worship, continuous worship, whatever you do now. If tonight is Laylatul Qadr, it's going to be multiplied 83 times 65, 36,500 nights like tonight, if tonight is the night of Al-Qadr. And people are, God knows where. Probably smoking, probably on shisha, probably chit-chatting, probably drinking, probably eating papaya, probably God knows what they're doing. Because people are fi ghafla. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من حرمها أو من حرم خيرها فقد حرم. If you are deprived of that person, deprived of the greatness of Laylatul Qadr, he is deprived. ولا يحرم خيرها إلا محروم. And no one going to be deprived from that but a real deprived person, distant person from the mercy of Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala. What are you planning, brothers and sisters? What are the sacrifices that you are giving? How are you going to spend the night? Okay, you finish the Taraweeh, what are you going to do after that? Is it something that you go, or is it something special you want to take care of the night? وَالْفَجْرُ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرِ. لَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ. The best 10 nights ever on earth are these nights. And the best 10 days ever, the 10 days of the Hijjah. Brothers and sisters, when we talk death, إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ فَلَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. Not a second will be delayed. Brothers, look at the picture. A car flips. انقلبت السيارة. الشوفير 100% سليم. واللي معه عند الله سبحانه. سبحان الله. نفس السيارة، نفس الحادث، نفس الصحبة، إنسان يعيش وإنسان يموت. هذه الحياة. هذه الحياة. Two together, two friends, together. Car flips, one person walks out, and the other person, somebody had to walk to the grave. With Allah Subhanah wa ta'ala. It is what you do, brothers. وَمَنْ بَطَّأَ بِهِ عَمَلُهُ لَمْ يُسْرِعْ بِهِ نَسَبُهُ. If your actions are not going to drive you closer to Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't think your lineage is going to do that. If you don't work today and make it special tonight, from now until the end of the 10 days, and ask Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you and make it special, who knows? وَمَا يُدْرِيكَ لَعَلَّ السَّاعَةَ قَرِيبٌ. You might die today, you might die tomorrow, you might die after tomorrow. Some people did not make Ramadan, some people did not finish Ramadan. What makes you think that you're going to finish Ramadan? Why can't we make a change in our life? Why can't we move? Why can't we improve ourselves? Why can't we take heed when we see people dying left and right? أَوَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَيَنْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الَّذِينَ كَانُوا مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Can't we see? We see the stories and we see the athar and the ruins and everything, and nothing. It's not shaking us. It is this world, it is the heedlessness, it is the attachment, it is the distance that we are, and we ask Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala to get it close to that. I conclude with a saying of Ibn Qayyim that should change your entire life if you have this much intelligence. قال لو أن ليلة القدر أخفيت في السنة كلها لقمت السنة كلها حتى أدركها. He said, if the night of Al-Qadr is hidden, unknown, it's one night in the whole year. Now it's one night in what? In 10 days. He said, I will pray all year long to catch it. Where are you? What kind of aspirations you have? What kind of eagerness you have? The blessings of that night, I leave it to you. You be the judge. And remember, it's not death might come to you, it is the advice of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. أكثروا من ذكر هذه اللذات. Constantly think of death. Constantly think of death. أكثروا من ذكر هذه اللذات. so you can wake up, so you can change, so you can advance yourself, so you can make a difference in your life. That is the whole purpose of remembering death, because if you remember death, you will not enjoy this life. You will be attaching yourself to the hereafter, and you will be looking